You're watching Guude the Fifth. You're watching Guude the Fifth. You're watching Guude the Fifth.
Hello guys, welcome back. More MindCrack. As always, this is Jason. Today, we're over here in our jungle house. Hadn't been over here in a while. Well, since, I guess since April 1st. April Fool's Day. We've updated to the newest snapshot. That's not either. There we go. 14W18B, which includes the cool slime blocks that, everyone that messed around with Redstone is so excited about. Let's hit F1 so I can see my cursor. Oh god, what have I done? What the hell is that? Oh, it's because the F3 mode. I've never seen that. Is that like some kind of color scale or something? Or I don't even know what I don't know what's happened to my cursor. Okay, let's stop looking at that. Moving on. So we're out here because I need to get some redstone. Like glowstone. Let's take, well, yeah, we'll take that too. That's my potion supply, I guess. Let's see here. I repaired my clothing. You guys keep talking about that, and also repaired this pick. And we've had this pick in storage. I got it out because what we're about to do here. We need redstone. So we're gonna get some redstone here, and while we do it, I'm gonna talk about stuff. So I took a vacation. If you guys follow me on, well, I guess if you follow me on the internet, period, because I put out a video about it too, right? All right, let's do a guess too. Let's put this away. Everybody, guess what how many redstone pieces I will have when this is all said and done. You don't have to wait long either, because I'm gonna show you right away. So you can pretty much cheat. One stack will be enough. Let's see what we got in one stack. Let's just place it all, man. Go to town here. So yeah, I went to Vegas, and those that have followed me for years know that it's not really one of our favorite vacation spots. So you would think if we're going to take a vacation after as long as it's been, we would have picked somewhere else, right? Well, OAR is to blame. They were doing a 3-night concert there in Vegas. One of the nights was like a VIP night too, so that was cool. We were VIPs. We were very important. And there's really not a lot to say about that. Oh, hold on, we got to get the stuff off the bar. We got to put that there, and let's put the dirt here. So we already know there's 24 from the first 4. So what's that? 6 per? Let's hope that math was right. Otherwise, I'm an idiot. I don't think I didn't take any damage yet. We're doing great. Alright. So yeah, we did that. And again, had a good time. It was funny because I said before, or in my video whenever we first got there, I said that I wasn't going to be really doing any tweeting or anything like that, and I have a hard time keeping away from you guys. Like, it's the first time I've actually had what I considered a vacation. I mean, me and my wife went to Paris right before MindCon Paris. We spent, I think it was 4 nights she stayed there, maybe 5. And that was supposed to be kind of a vacation, but, the whole time you're thinking about, well, MindCon's about to happen, and there's a lot of MindCon prep, right? So it wasn't really a vacation. All right, everyone, place your bets. Place your bets. There's nothing to win. I'm gonna guess. Let me guess too. Let's see here. So we got 24 from 6. I had 64. So let's assume that was. Let's call that the average. So wait. So with 10 times that, so we got 240 plus another 24. So that'd be 264. I don't think it's quite that many. If you go over, you've busted, alright? So it's like Price is Right rules here. I'm gonna play it safe with 250. 250, that's my number. Alright. 64 times 6 plus 28. Alright, so each of these is what, 100? I'm not gonna do this live. I'll fuck it up and y'all never hear the end of it. 412, did it live, yeah, sure. Didn't stop and calculate that at all. So I was way off. Not even close. Alright, well, whatever. We'll never talk about this moment ever again. So, yeah. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. I never forgot. Oh, yeah. I did a really shit job of vacationing, pretty much. I mean, this was the first time I was supposed to be I didn't bring, you know, like, the stuff to record anything or anything like that. We even left our camcorder home. We were like, we're not gonna be doing any like sightseeing or anything like that. So, in fact, when I recorded my video, I recorded on my iPad just because it was the best thing I had. I got tons of flack from you guys about that too. Like, can't believe Guude records on an iPad. Well, I have a camcorder, guys. I just didn't want to use it for a 2-minute video, and well, I didn't bring it with me for one thing. But even if I had, I probably still wouldn't use it. I'd probably use my phone. In fact, whenever we did that tour of our house in Boston, I used my phone for that. That's why I got a new iPhone, was because of the camera quality. I could do a whole episode making myself connect to the Nether tunnel. Oh yeah, we had a terrible fire, guys. It was terrible. R.I.P. Baker, you fought hard, but the fire was stronger. Fire took them out, man. You would think these coal blocks would have burned, right? Like, in a brilliant blaze of coal. Anyways, cake. Can't eat that. So yeah, we did the whole OER thing, and I don't know, man. I kind of wish I hadn't. I've seen them tons of times. I mean, I don't even know how many times. More than 60. And we used to be in the habit of we would follow them to some degree. What's going on here? I need to, I wonder who's building this right here. No, don't blow it up! So we would, you know, here's an example. They'd be in Raleigh, which is near where I live. Then they would go to Charlotte, which is like 3 hours away. And then from there they would go to like Atlanta, which is another 3 hours away from like Charlotte. Maybe 4, maybe 5 even. Maybe 3. Somewhere in that range. And we would follow them from place to place, and I remember people would ask me, like, why would you do that? Don't you get tired of hearing the same stuff? But they were great. They would never have, like, the same set last night to night. I mean, and that's to be expected, right? So I would have thought, if you're going to do a 3-night tour in the same place, called extended stay, then you would have different set lists. And they did, to some degree, but not a great enough degree. This is right? Yep. This is right. So, a little disappointed about that, just because, and you know what, it's kind of weird, because it makes me think, like, it's like, am I fanatical? I don't think I am. Maybe I am. Alright, so today, what we're gonna do here is we're going to work on this a little bit, the inner side here. I haven't, but before we do that, hold on 1 minute here. I keep hearing about pause. I've given that man ears. Given that man ears. There was something with badge too that was wrong. I don't remember what it was now. Let's just not even think about it. I think everything was right with Shri. Oh yeah, there was something with Michael people kept talking about too. Was it his arms? His arms look right to me. I gave myself pants again, too, by the way. If you can't notice. You do notice, right? Yeah. Yeah, everyone's hands touch their crotch. Well. Whatever. Alright, but apparently something's wrong with Paul's legs. Let's go see. Oh, wait. I should eat. Where's that cake at now when I need it? So, coming from the perspective of someone that's done, like we were at that bowling alley last year, Minecon, for example, and so I know what it's like to have people do like a VIP pre-party type of thing, because we did it then. Shit, these aren't wrong. You guys are right. Okay, let's just give him some dirt for now. Have some dirt in your crotch, boss. You need to clean your crotch. It's all dirty. Well, that's how it's supposed to look. I don't know what color those are supposed to be, so for now it's dirt. You got dirt dick. Yeah. Oh, while I'm down this way, because I don't want to run back later. It's a long walk, man. You guys spoke about what you think we should do here for the river, and it seems like the majority want me to go over the river, but still leave the river. But don't do like what I was talking about as far as it like collapsing into the river. So we're gonna just extend this straight over the river, but let the river run underneath it. River runs through it. And this thing right here, man. This thing right here. Your days are numbered, buddy. They're numbered. Alright, let's get back down here. Alright. Back down here we are. So, yeah, back to the OAR concert. It's a little disappointed. I didn't have a lot of... You know, this arrow, it's just a tangent here. This arrow, man, it's permanent part of the series now. It's been here every video I can remember. The other day I was counting this, and I was going to place the blocks across here to count it. And I decided not to, because this arrow... What?! I broke it. I don't even know what to say. I had come to love it, and now it's gone. I was not ready for that loss. Well, shit. I was even, like, making fanfic about that arrow. The things we had done. Well, shit, man. Fuck, I've lost my train of thought and everything. I don't even know what to do now. Alright, got those. Oh, sorry, everything else is down there. I've already put it in the chest. I was prepared. That away. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, I do have enough. I could have made more. Crap. Well, we'll see what we end up with here. Alright. I'm just going to start building. And maybe you guys will figure out what I'm building as we go. Need the brown here. And need that. This can go on for a while here. We'll just we'll extend that out to about right there for right now. So the water will be on top of this layer here. We need brown wool. And this is not wool. So it's back to the OAR story. I had a good time. We enjoyed the concerts all 3 nights. If I had known they were going to repeat so much of the set list, I would not have gone to all 3 nights. The VIP thing was pretty much lame. I didn't really care that much because I met him in the past and stuff, so it wasn't like, I don't know, being someone that kind of does this frequently, where I meet people and I don't get overly excited, super fanatical. I don't know. I'm just, you know, this will be cool, but if it's not, then that's fine too. So, we'd already seen him one night at this point, and, the show starts at about 8 or so. The doors open for the VIP people, and there was only like 45 or so, people. They open at, 4:30. And what you were told to expect was a listening party with the band for some of their new songs off their album, a Q&A, and a meet and greet. What you got was them playing a song off their new album, over 3 songs total, off of... Well, you're sitting in a room with 40 other strangers and your wife. And you get to hear 3 songs off their new album, which I don't really care about. I'll hear it when they're out. I don't need to hear them three weeks earlier, or whatever it is. So, okay. Oh shit! You have no idea what I'm doing. I bet someone's gonna guess it. But the episode will have already ended, and I will have told you, and then no one will believe that you actually guessed it. I'm so sorry, person that guessed it. I ruined it. 3, 4, 5. This is like bad storytelling, man. How do you have a job? So, anyways, we heard the songs, yay. Then band came in, did about 8 to 10 minutes of Q&A, and then they fucked off. It was all said and done by 4:50. So from 4:30 to 4:50, and then it's like, all right, now you're stuck in this location. Music starts at 8. Enjoy. So yeah, that was that. and I wasn't just there. I was also there for a little bit of business. We'd been talking about trying to do some cross promotion. I don't think they need it anymore because they're about to be touring with Philip Phillips, winner of American Idol. He's about to give them the demographic that YouTube audience would give them anyways. But I've been talking to a bunch of different bands about reversions. I mean, there's been so many versions of the You're Watching Guude Boulder Fist that exist out there. In fact, I'll transition from here to talk about our party at PAX, because I never got a good chance to talk about that. Is this right? Yeah, this is right. I built this in creative before on my single player just to get an idea of what this is going to look like. I don't have the arena there, but I built a cube that's 29 by 125. That's what this is. 29 by 125 until we get to the MindCrack logo. And I've been trying to decide what kind of design I want to put in here, and this actually came to me in a dream. So, nice life, guy. You're dreaming about this stupid game. How's that make you feel? Sad. Yeah, that's right. And then one more of these. So it was partially business, and me and their marketing manager and etc. have exchanged business cards, and maybe this will still happen. I'm not saying it won't, but I guess we'll see. Another band that I've talked to about recently was Approaching Nirvana, and again I'll transition from there into the story of our party. But and I'll probably talk about our vacation in Vegas some more too in the coming episodes. But that was the OAR concert. I met a really nice guy there. His name was Mark. He's a kindergarten teacher, actually, and we talked about various things. I don't know if I get that back. Let's find out. Yep, I do. It's not Silk Touch, right? No. Okay. But yeah, he was a nice guy, and we ended up making sure that each of us had a good place to stand and stuff like that each night. So yeah, it was cool to meet people. I don't know that the people that are normally at these concerts are my people. If that makes sense. And, my wife talking about that. It's like we were in that room with the other VIPs and the Q&A. I don't know, man. My wife was like, "These are the people that are going to kill you and eat you one day." And I was like, "Yeah, you're probably right." Like one of the questions, and I don't want to be an asshole. I'm going to be an asshole, though, I bet. I'm so sorry. But one of the questions, I shit you not, was, "Do you love us as much as we love you?" And then they start answering this question, and I'm like, okay, that's just a lighthearted question. And then she's like, "No, I am serious. You have changed our life, and I need to know that we have also changed yours." And I was just like, holy crap, man. Like, why are people so crazy? Like, I love to meet our fans. It's why I don't go to, like, E3 over other conventions. I mean, I've had tickets to E3 pretty much every year since I've started doing YouTube. IGN gave them to me back when I was partnered with IGN, and I've had them offered to me pretty much every year, like I said. So I just don't go because, well, for one thing, it's just one more trip where I'm going to be away from my family. But it's also just something where there's none of the community there. I mean, it's a good place to make connections with like-minded people, I guess. But it's not necessarily somewhere that I'm going to meet you guys. And so that's what I try to save my trips for, so I can give that one-on-one interaction with you guys. And I don't know, man, maybe OAR has just gotten to the point where they don't have to do that as much anymore, because I swear, 8 years ago, that wasn't the case. They were really approachable and stuff, but I don't know, maybe they had somewhere else they had to be that day. It was just really weird that they were in and out like that. And it made me think back on our party before. I bet you guys know what that is now, right? It's an arrow. What the plan is here, I've been trying to come up with a design. First I was going to do just kind of swirly designs and stuff. But now I've decided I'm going to do an arrow all the way. It's like a double rainbow all the way across the sky. But I do an arrow all the way across here. This may not end up working. This redstone idea may be a server killer, because I would like to have a redstone show that starts here and goes all the whole length of the whole thing and lights up these lamps. that may not work. I may have to do that in stages or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to place them either way. But I also want the word MindCrack. So it's going to be Mind, then the MindCrack logo, and then Crack. So all the way through here, it's going to be the word Mind. And the way I've worked out the spacing for this is I put it in, I made an image in Photoshop, or a document in Photoshop that's 129 pixels, or 125 pixels by 29 pixels. Then I locked the number of pixels per inch to 5, I believe. I had to play with that a lot to get it to where I could zoom the image in and still get a good looking grid where I had like 29 pixels or 29 boxes across in the grid. Anyways, I did that, then I put the word Mind in there, and then I spaced it out so that it looked good. And here you have it, basically. The word Mind will be through here. I'm probably going to do that off camera because I was messing around in creative and I kept having to look back and forth, and I don't think I could talk and do that at the same time. Oh, you're back! I love you! Please don't ever leave again! We don't know how to live without you! Everyone, you're no longer worshipping your foot. You now worship the arrow of the UHC monument. And in its honor, we've built our own arrow. Or starting to, at least. I think that looks good, though. I think the cyan wool looks good. Yeah, I think that'll all be good. So, I guess, that's a start there. Like I said, I'm going to do the Mind part off camera here. I think something else we need to work on here pretty soon is the back wall, so we can see what that's going to look like. And we'll go and start filling in. Because if I get the back wall up, we can start filling that in with each person that I do. that I do. But yeah, each statue I built. People have been asking, what order are you doing these in? I'm not doing any particular order. I've just basically told all of the Mindcrackers, whenever you guys are available, let me know, and we'll do your statue. And I guess once I come down to the last couple, if they don't have time or they're not interested, I'll just do it without them. And Justify we'll be doing without Justify. That's another common question we get while we're here at him. I'm just gonna fix Paul's leg. I think I'm just gonna put brown wool. Oh, in fact, I have brown wool on me. We'll put brown wool there. So he at least won't have Dirt Dick anymore. You guys gave a lot of suggestions on what MC Gamer needs to look like, and I need to talk to him and see what he thinks about all those, because several of them were a lot better. Like, you extended his eyeball out one, and I think that's the best looking ones, to be honest. So, let me talk about this party. This is kind of old news, but I was gone, so I couldn't really talk about it last week. But yeah, PAX East. It was so impromptu. Pause, Zisto, Chad, and Wes. Did I forget Wes? Well, anyways, they had gone to the Twitch party. Does that look alright? It just looks like now he's got he's got like a Tarzan mankini or something. I feel like I wish this was an odd number so I could just give him a single block as like a jock strap. Or a G-string, I mean, not jock strap. And he doesn't have ears, guys, but he's got a headdress on. The headdress covers the ears. He's a damn Indian. Well, I shouldn't say damn. It makes it sound like I'm being racist. He's a fucking Indian. Just kidding, guys. But yeah, he's got a headdress on, so his junk is covered. Well, his junk is definitely covered up, but his ears are covered up too. So anyways, they go to a Twitch party, and Aurelian's already friends with Approaching Nirvana. She's done stuff with him, same with Jordan, and so they were all hanging out together. And Pause mentions to him, hey, we have this big house, and we're having a party tomorrow night. Do you guys want to come hang out? And they were like, yeah, can we play? And we were like, or, nah, I wasn't there. I was at home being a sourpuss, and my head was hurting terribly. And the Pause was like, it was funny because me and who was the other person? Oh, Sevidus. Sevidus didn't go either. But Sev's also friends with the guys. And Pause knew this, right? So Pause sends a text. It's like, I don't know if you're familiar with this popular band known as Approaching Nirvana. Sev's like, I think I introduced Pause to him earlier today. Damn guy. Anyways, they want to play at the house. You know, you okay with that? We were like, sure. So it was all planned. We were gonna do it. It's gonna happen. And I just realized I can keep placing these. I don't know why I stopped. Why did I stop? Let's just keep placing until we're out. Doc has said, I may have said this already in the earlier video, but Doc has said he's going to help me out with my glowstone issue. So expect that in a coming episode, and we should be doing his statue sometime soon too. Probably the same time. So that'll probably be this week. No more brown. I don't really need this brown for anything other than the arrow shaft. Shaft of the arrow. Yep. And I guess I had more cyan than I need. But cyan's a color we use a lot in these statues, so that'll be fine. What's this guy doing? Sure that man's a firefighter? So the next day comes around, and we're all like, alright, let's plan this out. You guys be there by 9, whichever wants to be there by 10. That should be good. And so they're like, okay, well, we have all our equipment. And by equipment, there's like this huge, like, turntable device thing. I'm not a musician. It was huge, let's put it that way. But they did not have speakers. So it suddenly became my job to make sure we had speakers. And that became, like, its own great story. But me and Chad and Sev, we put it upon ourselves to leave PAX. In fact, I missed the Feed the Beast tournament because of this. But we left PAX, and we got speakers. And we had a great show. It was a good night. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully we can do something like that again at PAX Prime. We actually have already booked our house and everything for PAX Prime. Hello, lovely Arrow. We love you so much. You are the keeper of the great Arrow. I've lost my shit, man. So the mind part will start about 8 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So about right here is where the M begins, and it's pretty big because it needs to. The word mind will stretch from right there all the way to over there. I think it's going to look brilliant on Zisto's map area, and that's part of what I've been thinking about that in the overviewer map because this MindCrack logo down here looks really good on that. But yeah, you know, they put on an amazing show. It was them, and Wes also knows a guy named Professor Shy Guy, and he's played at pretty much every PlayOnCon. I know he's played at DragonCon, he plays at PAX, he plays at tons of conventions, and he put on a show that was meant for 200 people, and we only had like 50 or so there in the house. But both those guys did amazing. Perch and Nirvana, they didn't leave our house until almost 6 a.m., and they played till like 5 something. But they brought up then that they'd love to do something with my intro. So I mean, they didn't bring it up to me. I asked, and they said yeah. So you know, maybe I'll have. Anyways, I think what I'm saying is in the future here, I'm gonna try to get a rotation going with my intro, some new freshness. Because B00 made that ages and ages ago. Projectile protection, man, rolling in the deep or something. Wait, I have a chest just for these type of things. Right, it's in here. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Live with your friends. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of our party. It was great. I'm sure there was more to it that I could have told when it was fresher on my mind, but it was just really cool to have a live band in your house there playing. I didn't actually record any video because it felt like it was just it's all these YouTubers there, and we all could have been recording video, right? But it just didn't feel like that the time or the place, I guess. It was supposed to be just us hanging out and having a good time, and I think that's what we accomplished. Let me know what other things I've missed here on these statues. I think I need to update the gems too. Whenever he's done. He's been playing World of Warcraft like non-stop recently. A lot of people have switched to WildStar though. Like Phalanx and Palo, they were both talking to me some about WildStar. And they are asking me if I want to do some more Borderlands DLC before Borderlands 1.5 comes out. And I was like, sure. So we might be doing that soon too. But yeah, I think I've fixed all the statues now. I don't know, you guys kept saying something about my ears too. I think they're the same height as Jay Santos though. Yeah, and they're the same as Michael's. They both touch it in the nose. Yeah, those are all fine, I think. I'll put my shirt back on eventually. I at least got pants again. I don't know where my shirt materials went. I think they went into somebody else. Somebody else is wearing remnants of my shirts. Probably Badge, actually. Yeah, I bet it is badge. Yeah, I think that's about it for today. I want to leave you one last little thing. Oh no! Oh God. It'll come back. It'll come back. We just have to believe. We have to believe and it'll be back. It'll be back. Let's just don't talk about it anymore. It'll come back. When you least expect it, it'll be here again. And we'll love it. The way that PAX ended, this is probably the last I talk about PAX East. I think I've told most of the stories, or at least a lot of the good ones. There's a couple games I'm hoping to get to play. One of them is called, crap, I got the pamphlet right here from the guy. Shit. Always Sometimes Monsters. It's another game that you guys probably aren't gonna all like. It's because it's just the way the game is. It's gonna be another one of those Dead State games where some will love it and some hate it. But I think I'm gonna like it, so I'm gonna play it either way. But the way PAX ended was really just like out of a movie or something. We had this great house on the ocean, and all friends hanging out, had a great time together. And the first day we were there, I went to the grocery store and I bought groceries. I don't have anything else to build right now, so I'm just gonna talk and finish this episode out because I don't have anything to really add here, building wise, Minecraft wise. But I have something to add story wise. We'll stand here with Adlington and we'll tell the rest of the story. And just look at our fellow brothers. First day we'd go in the grocery store. I bought, things for breakfast, some pizzas, some frozen pizzas, and just shit we could eat at night. Whenever we get back from the convention, because we were out in the middle of nowhere. I don't think it was any delivery in there, anything like that. So one of the things I'd bought was a box of drumsticks ice cream. I bought the assorted pack with the caramel center and the chocolate center, and actually no, the fudge center wasn't in there, but it's a chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and caramel center with vanilla ice cream. That's what it was. Gotta get the shit straight, right? So no one had ate them. And so we were cleaning up the house, trying to get everything, because, we had to leave. It was almost checkout time, get everything together. I'd given Badge the extra liquor because he was staying there, still in Boston, after we were leaving, so I gave it to take over to his girlfriend's house and stuff. There was still some frozen pizza, we just left them in the fridge, figured the owners, whatever, could do whatever with them. But there was that box of drumsticks, and they had not been opened yet, and I was like, what the fuck, why didn't none of us eat our ice cream? So I take out the drumstick, and I tell Seth, I was like, grab a drumstick, man. We're gonna eat your drumstick on the porch. And so we cheers our drumsticks. No one else was around, and we walk out on the porch, and we're just standing out there on the porch over the ocean, just having a little chat. I'd actually fed the birds earlier, so there was like bread on the banister from the birds. Because when I was cleaning up, I was like, "Fuck, we know all this bread. I mean, at least give it to the birds, right?" So I gave some bread to the birds earlier. And me and Seth are just standing there, we're eating our ice cream, and then here comes Paws with his ice cream, and then Zisto, and then Wes, and Sev, and then Chad, and we ended up being everyone in that house on the porch, just looking at the ocean as the sun rose over it, eating some ice cream. And I don't know, man, to me it was just like, it gave me chill bumps, honestly. I don't know why it was such this like touchy-feely moment for me, but it just was really cool that it was all coming to a close, but I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was a great scene. Wes put out his camera at one point and grabbed some video. I don't know what happened to that. I would love to see that put up somewhere at some point, because, I don't know. I don't think it's possible to even capture that moment, but it was really cool. And it was a good way to end it all. It kind of summed it all up. And, yeah, that was about it. I'm looking forward to more conventions like that, man, and I'm glad that we're getting these houses and stuff together now, because I just think it brings us all together even more. I do have to fly to Vancouver soon, on the 8th, actually, so in like 4 days, or 5 days, yeah, 5 days. And it's business related, it's not vacation or anything like that. But I will get to see Paul's on there, because he lives really close to Vancouver, so maybe him and I will do something there. I don't think there's time for like any kind of meetup or anything. But I'll only be there for a day. I'm flying there, and it's really lame, because it's like 13 hours of flying. And then 13 hours back. I have 2 layovers. I've never even been to Canada before. We were close one time up north, but my wife went and I didn't end up going. So this might be my first Canada trip even. But, so yeah, I'll be in Vancouver on the 9th, and then I'll be back here the next day. And my flight back too is like I leave at like 8 o'clock, 8:30 at night, and I don't get here until some ridiculous time because it's 14 hours of travel. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I've really gotten tired of flying recently. I have not done anything for 10 minutes but stand around and talk. So I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. I appreciate everyone watching as always. And yeah, I don't know what the next episode will be. I don't know if we'll do another statue with someone. It just depends on people's timing. But if not that, when we... Oh, I'm in the water now. If next time we come back and there's the word mind here already, don't be surprised, because I really think that's not something I can record and talk about. I've considered... Here I go, just rambling again. I've considered recording this like I used to and then doing a voiceover. Because I used to record stuff like that sped up, and then I would add music. But there's so many problems with copyright and stuff. I guess I probably could... There's probably people I could use, but whatever. I might do some post commentary over some sped up building. I don't really know. I don't know how much people enjoy that type of stuff, so I haven't really decided yet. I'm torn. But anyways, I'm excited this stuff's all coming together. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh man, I purposely like being all quiet now, not telling the story. Guude, are you gonna tell the story? I don't know. Alright, so I used to work at this place called Setlink. I've told that part of the story before. And there was this guy that worked there named Jay. Now this isn't part of the crazy part of the story, but I gotta give some character background here in order to properly tell this story. And he started this website called The Third Shift, because he worked on Third Shift. I was convinced that he was like this Satan worshiper guy, but he turned out to be this hardcore Mormon. Like, I remember whenever I actually got the position of working Third Shift, it was because he had to go to Brazil on his mission for the Mormon Church. So again, I always thought that he was like this like devil worshiper or something, because I don't know, he was kind of crazy, man. But anyways, yeah, he started this website, thethirdShift.net, and it was kind of like just like a blog type website. I don't know what it is now. It might still be active, honestly. Whenever he left to go to Brazil, though, and I took his position on Third Shift, he asked me to start running the website, and I ended up taking it in the complete opposite direction from where he intended it to be, because I turned it into a porn website. But whenever he got back from Brazil, he unporned it. Like, I wrote a script to where, you know, in order to look at the porn on the website, you had to click on banners first, and it would count the banner clicks and give you more porn views. And I spent my night looking for porn on the internet, and then I'd put it up on the Third Shift website. But it wasn't just me. There was another guy, Brett was his name, that had started the Third Shift website with Jay. And I still talk to Brett sometimes. Jay, on the other hand, I've lost contact with completely.